Sandra Parker, and welcome to another episode of ATL Closeup. Today, we're hanging out with Chastity Garner Valentine. She's a fashion blogger and the co-founder of the Curvy Con. Want to know how she stays so stylish? The answer's right here in this shop. The fashion guru has been chronicling her adventures and dishing out beauty tips for more than a decade. What began as a blog for plus-size women has now become a full-time job. She has made it her duty to advocate for plus-size beauties who want to achieve impeccable style. In 2013, she boycotted Target for its lack of plus-size options. She announced her decision in a viral open letter, which prompted the company to launch a plus-size line with Valentine as the brand ambassador. Since then, she's partnered with huge brands like Walmart, Caress, and Nike. And 5 years ago, she co-created the Curvy Con. It's a 3-day event in New York City that encourages plus-size women to embrace their curviness. But no matter how far she travels, she will always attribute much of her success to JIBRI Showroom right here in Metro Atlanta. It's where she got her start. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. I'm so excited to be in this space. Tell us where we are and why you love it so much.
First of all, thank you guys for having me. Love doing things for the hometown. This is JIBRI. I started out my career working with this plus size designer. We are in Gwinnett County, out Norcross. JIBRI is a plus size designer that goes from sizes, I think, 10 to 26, which is a rarity to have a place to shop in person, especially that is not a chain. So she's an independent Black designer right here in Atlanta.
Well, let's start from the beginning. We know that you are a fashion guru, but where did all this start? Because you told me that you earned a political science degree and then you went and got a master's degree in, what was it? Business?
I have a master's in public administration and a bachelor's in political science.
Wow.
I had a suggestion of a friend to start in plus size modeling, and I always loved fashion, but there just wasn't a lot out there for plus size women in general. I did a little bit of modeling with JIBRI here, and then in 2008 I fell out of a tree, tore my ACL, and I no longer can wear heels and walk in the way that a model would need to walk. So I decided to start a style company for regular women, and with that style company I started a blog called Garner Style. It was called the Curvy Girl's Guide to Style at that time, and that was sort of just a place for free advice, because having a stylist is a luxury. We all know that. So I wanted to be able to offer something for free. Well, the blog just took off. This has been a journey. It's been a long one. Yeah. So 2014, I met my business partner, CC Elisa, and then we wanted to we were like, what's the next step in plus size fashion? I mean, shopping takes place online. Being a plus size woman can be an isolating experience, because sometimes you could be the only plus size woman in your friend group and there's not like a person that you can relate to. So we decided to start the Curvy Con to give that girl a weekend to come in person, celebrate fashion, have a great time. And in 2015, we had our first Curvy Con. We just celebrated our 5th year. And the Curvy Con has been this amazing platform where we launch brands, we have important conversations that affect not only plus size women, but women as a whole. You know, the Curvy Con is surrounded around, it has a lot of feminist aspects to it, but we also make it fun. There's a lot of fashion, there's a lot of camaraderie, and women come to the Curvy Con and they gives them confidence to really go and tackle whatever they have to tackle for that remaining year. Then we do it all over again, and it's at the beginning of Fashion Week in New York City.
Amazing. Could you have imagined that 10 years ago this is what you would have been doing?
No, not. I mean, the blog is 11 years old. It was a hobby. It was not supposed to be what it is, but I am very grateful because I get to basically live my dream every day.
Wow. So now I want to get into some of the things you love in Atlanta when it comes to eating, partying, relaxing. Let's get into it. So when it comes to having a good meal, where do you like to go?
So my husband says I don't have the most sophisticated palate.
You make up for it in fashion.
I do. But I love simple home sort of food. There's a place called Lunch on Main in East Point. It's like a country kitchen. I used to go there when I used to work in nonprofit. I still love that place and I still visit to this day.
When it's time to go have a good time with your girls, what does partying look like to you? Where do you go?
Well, I'm a little older, so partying looks a little different for me. But I love like good food, good wine, good music.
That's a winning combination.
Yeah, like I like to sit. I ain't about to stand. I'm past that age. Past it. But I like spin off of Peter Street. It's like a little pizza bar.
And I know you've lived in a couple of other cities, but Georgia has always been home. Talk about why Atlanta is so important to you and how it's helped foster your career.
I'm originally from Brunswick, Georgia, but I feel like Atlanta is home for me. And I feel like when you come from a small town and you don't really see like Black people on a like very highly successful level, and when you come to Atlanta you're very overwhelmed, but you also feel extremely inspired, and I think that's what Atlanta did for me. It made me want to succeed. It actually gave me so many examples of not only men but like amazing women doing their thing, running things, and I was like, I want to be that girl. And so that is why Atlanta is important to me.
Well, I would love for you to show me around a little bit, and I want to see some of these pieces.
Okay, great.
Where should we start?
Let's start over here.
Okay.
I feel like this is kind of like a signature JIBRI piece. It is a high waist flare skirt. It's crazy because this seems like such a simple piece, but when plus sizes started, there really wasn't something with really great structure that was like enhancing your waist and really nice fabrics and things. So I probably owned about 20 of these skirts.
Let's move on over here to this next section. Tell me about these pieces.
So JIBRI recently, probably in the last couple years, extended into bridal and like your non-traditional bride. So like they're not like the opulent dresses, but they're beautiful, simple gowns. And so like you'll see like a lot on her Instagram page. Like, I love this. It's like the beach bride. And she even does like jumpsuits and things like that for bridal. So and I love like these beautiful details, but it's like a good structure. It looks great on a variety of body type, and like I think she has also amazing price points for bridal in general. So you're not gonna come in here and spend $10,000 on a dress. It's gonna be, $1,000 to $2,000, which is really amazing price point. So one thing I think she always does very well is like she accentuates your waist. Mm-hmm. And so with that, you have these really cute tops. So you can do, as a plus size woman, a crop top, but she's gonna have this higher waist on here that's gonna accentuate that. And it's gonna give you a little bit of fun in this area, but like if you're not super comfortable, you're still gonna be covered. So
yeah, I like that. Thank you so much for showing us around this place. I think this is actually a hidden gem because I don't think a lot of people know about this place.
Yes, it is such a rarity to find plus size fashion that is both structured, great fashion, great style, and tailored in a contemporary sort of feel. JIBRI actually has a lot of celebrity clients throughout Atlanta, so I'm super proud of her and her journey as a woman and Black woman business owner here in Atlanta.
And we're super proud of you. You are just as amazing. So thank you again for being here.
Thank y'all for having me.
And thank you all for tuning in to another episode of ATL Closeup.